So I'm recording now. So once again, good afternoon to all of you, and let me introduce myself for the sake of those who do not know me yet. So I am Alminda Fernandez, and I am currently your dean of the College of Agriculture. Just 6 months, no, for 6 months, and so far, I am very enthusiastic and happy to serve the college for now, and it's very interesting to know all of you. So I already have 3 kids, and I'm actually residing here in Tagum City. Kaya minsan, once a week I go to Davao, and usually the rest of the week, I'm just working at home. So I'll be also asking each one of you to introduce a little background of yourself, um, especially your year level, your what do you call that? Yung your residence, and I also would like to know about your expectation, no, on this online class, and if you have difficulties that you want to address. So take advantage that I am your dean, and so I can hear your side, no, regarding this online classes and all the requirements through flexible learning, no. So so if you have some more questions about myself, well, of course, I'm a horticulturist by area and expertise. So I graduated a PhD in horticulture at the University of the Philippines, Los Baños, and I just have recently worked overseas last year, and in the middle of pandemic, so I came home. I was a lecturer for 2 years in the University of the South Pacific. It's somewhere in Samoa, and later pa, I was also an associate professor at the University of Southeastern Philippines. And when I went abroad and then I come back, so I'm now here in RMC. So um, welcome to me. And so if you have more questions, we can just talk about it later. So now, can I ask each one to please introduce yourself and open your video for a while? Let Can we start with yes, Julius? Is that Julius or Jules?
Jules, ma'am.
Yes. Can you say something about yourself?
Good morning, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jules F. Merafelix. I live in Bolton Street, Davao City, um, first year level.
Okay, so do you have any concern regarding wala namang problema yung mga connection, or avail are you a working student or what? Unsa?
Dili, ma'am.
Full-time student, then scholar pod.
Yes, ma'am.
The TA scholar?
DA, ma'am.
Okay. So nice to meet you, Jules.
Nice
Um
to meet you, ma'am.
and how about Mary Rose? Yes, Mary Rose, can you hear me?
Hi, ma'am. Good afternoon.
Hi. Kamusta? So can you say something about yourself? Magna ka sa
Hi,
office.
ma'am. Ay, nako, diri sa, ma'am, sa barangay.
Working na ka?
Ma'am, volunteer ko diri, ma'am, responder po.
Um, Very good kaayo. Pero naay allowance.
Yes, ma'am. Na, ma'am.
So yes, can you say something?
Good afternoon, classmates. My name is Mary Rose Lariosa. I'm 22 years old. From Dumoy Talomo, Davao City. I'm a BS Agriculture student, second year level. Yan lang, ma'am.
Thank you, and I'm so glad to hear that you're already working. And most of our students are actually working students now, and something to be proud of. So scholar po ka?
Yes, ma'am. Sa DA, ma'am.
Okay. Yes, Maika. Maika?
Hinay daw yung connection, ma'am.
Ah, wala kay sounds. Naka-mute ka.
Yes, ma'am. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Yes, can you say something about yourself? You're in your home place?
I'm yes, ma'am. Good afternoon, classmates. I'm Micah Joy Akla, 19 and residing in Subasta, Kalinan. I'm a first year college
Also a scholar, DA scholar ka din.
in BS Agriculture, ma'am.
Pero scholar ka?
Wala pa daw na-approve, ma'am.
Kasi,
Nag-apply pa lang, ma'am.
sige. So, nice to meet you. So, is it your first time in the Google Classroom?
Ma'am.
First time mo sa Google Classroom, dili?
Oh, ma'am.
First time ni mo? Pero
Dili, ma'am.
Okay. So, do you have any concern regarding online class?
Same lang jud, ma'am. Kanang sa signal lang, ma'am. Pero kaya raman, ma'am.
Okay, so better. And yes, who else? Katuna wala mong Maika? Ay dili Maika. Si Maika dito kanina. And next si yes, wala kay pangalan.
Teresa.
Teresa? Is that you?
Hello po. Yes po.
Teresa. Okay.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
I'm I'm Teresa Pitogo. I live in GK Katigan, Turil, Davao City. And I'm already 25 years old, BS Agriculture, second year. And
Nawala siya. Mo gani ni no. Hello, Teresa.
student as
Okay, sorry dili kay putol-putol man gud imong signal. So dili kay namo makuha imong or ako lang kaya. So nawala na gyud siya. And Richie. Yes,
Hello,
Richie.
ma'am. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Wala kay video.
Good afternoon, class. Naamot kaso hinay magud kayong signal, ma'am.
Sige.
Wala ang connection.
Mm-mm.
Might be next time, ma'am.
Okay lang na. So can you say something about yourself
All right.
concern?
Yes. Yeah, my name is Reggie Carilla. Well, you can call me Reg, or some Aggies used to call me Chinjin before because I'm also studying before. It's just that I stopped because of some financial problem. But I continue my studies last year, and I'm 22 years old. What else? Oh, currently I'm living with my sister here in Sandawa, and I'm also working in the call center, ma'am, for like 9 hours a day. And I also tend to manage my time because I enrolled like 9 subjects for this semester.
Mm. So why are you
That's all,
taking
ma'am.
agriculture when you are talented in ano naman, in communication? Nganong nag-agriculture man ka? You're scholar po ka? Richie, are you still there?
Yes, ma'am. I'm still here. Scholar ko sa Unifast, ma'am.
And why do you want agriculture?
Actually, ma'am, at first, hate jud ako ning agriculture kaso nakoy isa ka friend na ana siya sa kuwam na nindot daw kayo ang agriculture, inana tapos ana ko nga katong pud na time ma'am kay naglibog jud ko wala ko kabalon sa na course ako ang kuhaon mao to nana ko nga why not pag agriculture na lang ko. So pag enroll na ko sa agriculture, na-love na lang nako siya. Tapos tapos na pud ko nabasa sa mga internet o sa other platforms tapos daghan pud siya opportunities pagka-graduate ka og agriculture, even international or diri lang sa tuwang lugar. So kaya ma'am, nag-agriculture ko.
Yes, indeed, no? And it's not just it depends on you, no, if you want to engage in business or in the academe. But aside from that, it's also an honorable na profession because you're taking care of your nature and also providing food for the country. Charot. So, thank you, Richie. And siguro si Lira Chan.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Yes, can you
Good afternoon.
yeah. Can you say something about yourself?
Dali, ma'am.
Pwede na bagkuan God, Bisaya or anything.
Ah,
Naara ka sa Davao?
yes, ma'am.
Mhm. So, second year po ka?
First year, ma'am.
Um,
Ma'am, mag-introduce sa self, ma'am.
Oo.
Sorry, bago lang mangud ko nakasulod. Sorry.
Sorry. You just say your residence, kung working student ba ka, scholar ba ka, or married or single. And if you have
Ah,
any concern like naka sa bukid ba, so problema nimo ang signal or whatsoever. So importante na ako na mahibalaan.
okay, ma'am. Maayong hapon sa tanan. Ako si Lira Sasing, married, first year taking up BAT. Na City.
Mhm. So okay ra ang signal. Ang load,
Okay man, ma'am.
ang load na lang.
Yes, ma'am.
So
Load.
are you already working?
Um, yes, ma'am. Pero sa pamilya lang good na ano, ma'am.
Business.
Sa tracking business, ma'am ba?
Okay. So pero naka-scholarship.
Wala, ma'am.
So you can also avail of the CHED scholarship meron ding sa DA, no? So you just try.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So thank you everyone for introducing yourselves, and we will be meeting for weekly for one semester. So as I have said before, we're going to have the Zoom instead of the Google Meet. So maybe familiar kayo sa Google Meet than the Zoom. But actually, Zoom ang mas generally ginagamit for national na mga webinars and international na webinars. So, I just opt to do this so that I can record kasi meron silang free recording for 45 minutes. So, as again, if mag-stop siya and we can you can always go back to the link and we can have the call again after every 45 minutes. But every meeting will just spend 45 minutes. So pag maputol na siya, then if you don't have much more questions kasi may ano naman, may notice siya na pag 1 minute remaining na lang, so I can still say goodbye to you or end the class properly before the time is due. So every meeting 45 minutes lang talaga tayo, and that is recorded. Hopefully okay lang sa inyo for the rest na hindi nakapag join ng because of very important matters or whatsoever. And kasi I will be posting the video so they can still watch it, and because with respect to your grading system, so can you see my screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Islam.
Actually,
Yes, ma'am.
yes. I'm still uploading your requirements as a whole, but it would be wait lang. Your grading system would be yung makikita ninyo on your score sheet. So I hope you're already familiar with Google Classroom. Just tell me if you're not, and you can ask question anytime. So it's a weighted by category. So yung mga quizzes ninyo is 20%, and then exam, which is prelim, midterm, and final is 40%. And at saka yung mga exercises kasi itong this subject has a laboratory of 3 hours, but then that's why we have synchronous na 45 minutes, and the rest will be asynchronous at your own time and pace. So for exercises 40% yan kasi parang equivalent din yan ng parang practical ninyo, kunwari na imbes na gagawin nyo sa lab inside the laboratory when we had the face to face, so you have to make use of what you have at home or wherever you can go na maka ano kayo, meron kayong resources depending on the lab exercises. So but then as my experience to last semester, ang nangyayari which is imbes na ang practical or laboratory ang napaka-importante, no? Kasi when we speak of knowledge, it's always available on the internet, no? Kahit i-google mo yan, yan na mismo ang sasagot. And mostly of the students, hindi na because they are working sometimes, and hindi na nila mabasa kung ano yung naka-post na mga lessons. So they will just Google the question, and then yung answer ipipaste na lang, no? So please avoid that if you can, kasi I'll be checking based not on although depending on, meron kasing mga parang right target na mga questions na nandun lang sa inyong nandun lang doon sa handouts or sa presentation na ginawa ko. So So importante na gagawin yung exercises. But then since we aim that every one of you will be successfully passed in the subject, so if you have difficulties in the middle or in the end, like you can always talk to me, no? Like yung iba hindi papasa ng exam, so pinapaulit ko, or I'll just make an oral exam to catch up with the scores. And usually I gave very like kanang more exam coverage, and then binababa ko na lang yung total, no? So ito yung mga, so if ever you got like 50% yung passing na score, points lang ito. And so 50 is equivalent to 75%. And 99 is equivalent to 99%. And yung 100, if you total perfect score, so that is equivalent to 100%. So if you don't have questions about grading system, so I will proceed with, so makikita dito sa Google Classroom ninyo yung mga upcoming na deadlines, no? So wala pa naman for this week, of course. So magpo-post ako lagi. Usually dati I'm making a Facebook chat. So I don't know kung ano kayo sa Facebook. Active kayo palagi sa Facebook? Are you already
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, are you already member nung group chat ng college?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So usually I make a group chat para mas madali kayong ma-inform. So so ayun na lang katingala later ha kung maka-group chat na ta. So wala lang na ako na prepare this time. So ito na yung mga na-uploads ko by history. Ayan. So dito sa stream view, and in the classwork you will see here, nakikita nyo naman 'di ba yung ating screen. So this is arranged by topics. So nandito yung course guide. So nandito na lahat, parang itong book. Nandito na yung lessons, yung outline natin. So I hope you have time to read this further. So about the crop and animal improvement, this course presents genetic characteristic and functions in crops and animals, and deals with the traditional and latest technologies in the improvement ng genetic makeups and of crops, of both crops and animals. So we study genetic processes, developments, biotechnology, and genetic engineering. So medyo high-tech ang subject na ito. And we are supposed to have or to go to the lab where we can have access to this equipment. But then for the moment, because of the pandemic, if you can have an access, kasi for example, malapit lang kayo sa merong tissue culture or PCR lab, so the better. If not, we can just look for videos online that could help us. So somehow I have prepared a homemade na mga like sa what do you call that? Sa DNA extraction ninyo, may homemade na procedures. So you can do that in your house using lang mga household na mga ingredients. So ayan. So actually as a BAT students, you need this course for crop and for generally to understand crop genetic improvement of crops and also animals. No, and if you have heard the word biotechnology before or genetic engineering, of course, nakadong na mo ana. So we still have 10 minutes left, so um I'll be hurry her. So if you have heard of that word, so ito yung ating main objective for this course. And of course, nakalagay dito yung mga vision, mission, goals, and core values natin and mga competencies. And ito na yung course outline. We have 6 modules, which with each module, merong 3 to 6 chapters. So, module 1 is the introduction. Module 2 is techniques in crops improvement. 3 is for animal. 4 is for all the GMO or genetically modified organism. Module 5 is the issues and controversies and laws and regulation in module 6. So lahat yan naka-schedule no for 15 weeks. Now for 15 weeks, although we will have 16 to 18 weeks. Yeah, for 18 weeks, sorry. So can you still see my screen? Yes, to be sure. So and then nandito
Yes,
din,
ma'am.
yes, nandito din yung assessment or scheme plan and how you are graded. So ito na nga yung na pinakita ko kanina sa Google sa grading. So there are also general rules here, house rules on how to, which is already you have you've known already how to do this, no? So and I'm expecting na alam nyo na rin mag-upload ng mga requirements no on the Google Classroom. So if not, you can send it to me through email or kasi may mga difficulties din or you can just kasi merong magko-comment ka, ipe-paste mo na lang sa comment section mo or you can send it to me through Facebook chat or email. So, andyan yung bio ko din and usually ang format kasi namin may mga approvals. So, ito yon. So, we are now for the next meeting on Module 1, which is introduction, no? So, lahat niyan actually is only 51 pages kasi summary ito. So, hindi ko na to i-run through but you can, kasi hindi pa available yung aking mga PowerPoint presentation. So, definitely kung anong nandito, yun lang din sa PowerPoint presentation pero with ano siya, with mga pictures. So, dito, all words and but nandito na din yung lessons, so the key concepts, no, ng mga each chapter. So, at the end of this, sorry ha, nalibog mo. So, merong mga learning resources. Nandyan yung mga i-click ninyo kung gusto niyo makita yung mga, if you want to read more. And also, nandito na rin yung laboratory exercise 1 ninyo, which is to demonstrate a monohybrid and dihybrid cross using the Punnett square. So, i-upload nyo yan. And yung quiz ninyo, so nandyan na yan sa end. And then, after that, start na naman ang module 2. Okay, so I will leave you to that. So, if you have question regarding your course guide, this is under course pack. The first outline here or topics. So, after course pack is the prelim. So, under prelim, dito ko i-upload lahat ng mga quizzes, laboratory exercise, at saka yung prelim exam. So, sa midterm final, wala pa. And under module 1, nakapag-upload na din ako ng inyong lesson. So, we will start with the history and status of biotechnology. So, later, So ito yung presentation ko and I'll be lecturing you. So this by next meeting, so, since we only have 5 minutes left. So after this, I will also upload to you under module 1 or history kung yung the recorded version of the lecture. I will just post the link kasi usually sa YouTube ko sinesave para mas madaming masisave at hindi loading masyado. So, all for now, at module 1 pa lang ang merong mga PowerPoint presentation. So, usually kung may mga quiz, so you have two resources, learning resources actually. Ito yung module, I mean, PowerPoint presentation na may mga pictures and the course pack. No? So do you have any questions or clarifications regarding the class? So actually for now, 10 students kayong nakapasok in the classroom. So each of you will be given iba kasi yung ano ninyo view, student view and sa faculty view. So most of you will not see this one kasi faculty view ito. So nakalagay yan yung mga points na and makikita ninyo na rin if your what is your status or your edge regarding all the requirements. So just bear in mind that if you have difficulties in complying this one or to meet the 50% na passing score, you can always, consult to me, no? Kasi pwede naman tayong, I can have special requirement or special makeup requirement with you. So do you have any questions or clarification regarding the class? By the way, if you notice, sa grading system, wala tayong attendance. 'Di ba? Kasi only the quiz, the laboratory exercises, and the exams. So, ang quizzes, anyway, I'm still checking for the school requirement. But then these are all just additional score. Like, for this meeting, so meron na kayong 5 points, no? Na idadagdag ko sa quiz ninyo or sa exam or sa overall grade. So every meeting that's 5 points if your attendance, no? But that is not part of the requirement. But then additional score siya. So we have less than a minute. So do you have any questions or clarification? So actually madali lang, limited lang talaga ang time natin because I am also considering your budget, no? So the rest is just asynchronous. Yung synchronous natin is every 45 minutes. So I will see you again next meeting the same time, no, to discuss the module 1 or the first chapter of the module 1. So do you have any clarification, questions, or concern?
None so far, ma'am.
None, ma'am.
So okay lang. So pag halimbawa no mag-submit na mo sa grade, like for Micah, let's say Micah. So sa quiz, pwede niya ay iba man day pag ko ano. Hindi ko pwede manghilabot. Sorry. So pwede pag submit niya is i-ano lang niya no, like for this. si Micah de Ayo, natingala ko nganong na ni siya na turn in na niya. So naka-answer na si Micah, ay si Mary Rose